Um, obviously, that was a lot of fun. You know, as we talked at the end, you know, and we've kind of alluded to it in the media before of what practices have been like, what we're demanding of our guys, and the word that we continue to use, and it was awesome seeing a fan in the crowd hold up gritty, but we want to be gritty. And I don't know what the score was, but I know we were down late, and you know, 8-10, maybe 6, and I just thought we continued to be gritty, continue to fight, and really, you know, Bakari had a turnover late in the game. I thought Derek had an extreme mismatch on the post. I think we were down 3 at the time. We turned it over, and it didn't look good for us. But we found another way to get the ball back, and Marcus take a charge. I mean, 2 charges there. Gets to the foul line, hits 2. And then, you know, we get a foul. They execute our game plan perfectly. You know, usually in practice, what are we, about 80–90% on that half-court heave? No. You know, and sometimes you just got to throw it up. And you know, I don't know where everyone's at spiritually, but I think someone caught that for us and put it in. So I'm proud of our guys, and you know, all the glory above. And it's just it's one of 18. You know, we got 17 more of these things. So, but we're excited about it, and you know, that was a good one for the Crusaders tonight.
Have any of you 3 ever been a part of a game-winning half-court shot at any level?
So I was in college. We a teammate of mine at a half-quarter over Andre Iguodala, and we beat Arizona. And on the Sports Center highlight, it said, "This is the first time anyone's run by Tiger Woods." Tiger Woods was sitting courtside, and the fans were just flying right by him. So that was a pretty cool moment. But this one means a little bit more.
Marcus, what do you see when it leaves your hand? Just kind of what are you thinking as the ball is kind of in the air?
There's not a lot of time to think. I just kind of threw it up and wish for the best. Luckily, it just happened to fall, but. You know, it was a great team win tonight. I mean, we wouldn't be in that position if it wasn't for everybody else doing what they did with their minutes tonight.
You know, I was like, gonna add a little bit more. I'm looking at the stat line. Ryan obviously got 2 fouls really quick. Didn't play a lot in the first half, and still led us in scoring. So credit to that young man, just to keep his head up and, you know, not get down. Obviously. You know, knowing that his time was going to come, so it was big time.
Marcus, how do you kind of refocus? You know, you hit the first 2 free throws and you missed the third. Just how do you kind of regroup and get back in the moment for what's going on in the last few seconds?
It's just the biggest thing for me is just staying positive. There's been times throughout last year where I was down on myself, and I think that's the biggest thing I've worked on this year is just staying positive through the ups and downs. After missing that third one, I kind of got down on myself, but you know, my teammates picked me up, and that's what they're there for.
Marcus, when you drew the charge, were you just trying to get a foul any way possible, or was that you were trying to go for the specifically draw the offensive foul? I mean, what were you thinking? Obviously, it happened really quickly, so.
I knew that he was gonna try to put his head down and go, so he did it the first time. He just happened to do it the second time. And, you know, your bro is an aggressive player, so just like scouting report stuff, reading it today, and just having to pick up on it.
Ryan, just when the shots aren't coming down, I think over 10 to start the second half as a team, how do you stay into it and kind of keep grinding to chip away at the deficit?
I mean, we huddled up. We knew shots weren't falling. I mean, we didn't score for, what, the first 9–10 minutes. But we knew we had to get stops. Like, it didn't matter if the shots were going in. If we got stops, that we were going to go on our run eventually, and we'd be all right.
Yeah, Matt, it was 13-50 without a field goal. What do you think was at the root of that? And then what does it say that you guys were able to win a game where they did not score a field goal? 13-50.
Well, you know, defense always, if you defend well, and I thought we, you know, did for the most part. I mean, I think I looked up and we had 26 points, or 27, because we had 26 at half, and I think there was the 11-minute media. And I looked at our coach and said, man, we've had 1 point, but we were only down maybe 10 or 11. at that point. So obviously we defended, pretty well in that time frame. So look, basketball is a game of runs. Right now, if we get the ball inside or we get the ball in paint touches, our offense is a lot more efficient. I thought early in the second half we weren't really getting inside touches. We weren't driving, and when we did drive, we weren't going up strong enough to get to the foul line. Our shots were getting blocked. So we're going to continue to look at the film, but we have been harping defensive. Being a defensive-minded team, being gritty, and we were that tonight. The offense is going to come and go.
Dion and Bakari in their first couple of minutes in the game really were a huge spark. Was there a bit of a challenge to those guys with maybe the lineup reshuffling a little bit, and what do you think how they responded tonight?
They obviously responded really well. I mean, Bakari, I thought he got going really early offensively. He's plus 10 in the game, led us in that. And then Dion, he's been pretty consistent. 8 points, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 4 rebounds in 25 minutes. They have choices. All our guys have choices, and there's expectations that we have in this program, and you have a choice to meet those expectations or a choice not to. And was it easy for them? Absolutely not. That's not easy. But I thought they responded the right way, and they made the right choice, not only for themselves but for us. We don't win this game tonight without Dion and Bakari playing well.
There are 17 of these left, but just, how much of a momentum builder can this be to win a game in this fashion in the first half?
It's big, but at the same time, it's not something that we can just look back on and be satisfied with for the rest of the year. Conference is a long season, and just this one game can be a difference between either first or fifth place in standings at the end of the year. So we just got to refocus and get ready for our next game.